700 dogs found matted and crowded in horrible conditions in a puppy mill in South Georgia. And for days, we didn't know if the owner is going to even face any charges. That is until investigators went another property, found even more dogs in terrible conditions. So then they arrested him. Now the Department of Agriculture has fired one of its inspectors, and they're launching an internal audit over how this case and others were handled. When our resident dog expert, Canine Kate, shared this story on her Facebook page, the response was instant. Many of you saying this is a good start, but there is so far to go still. CJ saying the department needs a full and transparent investigation into how these cases keep happening, how someone can get to the point of owning 700 dogs without any punishment. We tried to answer questions like his, and sources tell us it could have something to do with the fact that the owner voluntarily handled it and handed over his pet license and the dogs. Well, Lisa says this department needs a full overhaul of its policies, enforcement, regulations, and procedures. The conversation is happening right now on the Canine Kate Facebook page. Head there and let us know what you think.